Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to Super Post Show, where we talk all things DC, Marvel, and Star Wars. And today, I want to talk to you guys about Batman. So obviously, I've seen Batman about 5 times now. One of my most viewed videos is Batman. Is about Batman, and the movie is amazing. I love it. I believe that is perfect. I don't think there's anything wrong with this movie whatsoever. I think this is one of the greatest films I have ever seen in my life. This is in my top 3 movies of all time. For me personally, guys, it's right up there with Avengers Endgame and all of those other films. But obviously, with it being perfect, there are some things that we are going to need to be set up in this second film. Like there is no other option. I'm not debating. We need these things in this next movie. And if there are no hints to it, I think that this for me at least is going to go into a Christopher Nolan category, because the way that I view the Dark Knight trilogy is kind of average. Now that I look at it from a couple years from now, the fighting's terrible. I really think that just Heath Ledger's Joker was not the greatest character. Um, I just, you know, the portrayal of Christopher Nolan's Batman was more on Bruce Wayne and less Batman. And I particularly am not a big fan of that, because to me, I mean, Bruce Wayne is the mask. Like Batman is who he truly is. So why are we putting so much stuff on Bruce Wayne? So I am very uh kind of like with the Christopher Nolan trilogy. But as I said, this movie was crazy. I mean, 90% of the film was Robert Pattinson in the Batman suit, and he is perfect. Okay, he is perfect. And to everyone who comes at as Bruce Wayne and all this stuff, look, guys, he's still trying to figure it out. He's year 2 Batman. He doesn't know how to separate the two, and he's going to figure it out, but we got to give him time. So here are 3 things that we need in this Batman 2. 3 things. And I believe that if we get these 3 things, this could be the best Batman film ever, and one of the highest grossing in numbers, one of the greatest paced. I mean, this could be one of the greatest films ever. When I saw the film with my friend Ari, he said the one thing. He said, "This movie is great, but the second one is going to be the best one." Kind of like how people value the Dark Knight. I believe this second Batman film is going to go down as the greatest. Here are 3 things that we need. So the first thing we need is we need Robin. No negotiations. I will not see another. I do not want to see another Batman movie without an introduction to Dick Grayson's Robin. It just seems, it really feels to me, guys, like the studios are scared to put Robin in these movies. I mean, Robin is an integral character to Batman, and I personally believe that there's going to be a really kind of long time jump from this Batman 1 to Batman 2. I think we might see a 6 to 7 year time jump, honestly, guys. You know, with as much work Matt Reeves put into this film, I don't think another masterpiece like this is going to take a year or two. I think in the next 4 to 5 years, we're going to see the next Batman film, and it's going to be a pretty big time jump. And with that, I want to see an introduction to Robin. We need to be in the circus. We need to see the flying Graysons fall from the sky in the whole 9 yards. We need that. Okay. Robin is the key to this franchise working. A lot of people don't agree with me, but it is. Dick Grayson is. And no, I don't want Tim Drake. No, I don't want any of these people. I need the original Dick Grayson in the comic booky way. You know what I'm saying? So, and if you don't agree with me, guys, I'm sorry, but this is what is going to make the franchise work, because as much as I love Robert Pattinson's Batman, I do think a second movie of what we saw without an inkling to any sidekick type of character isn't going to work, honestly, guys. And so I firmly believe that we need a Robin to, and also, like, with this Batman film, seeing all of the mistakes that he made and all of the maybe character defects that he has, I love it, because it gives Robert Pattinson's Bruce Wayne room to grow as a person. So we're going to see him grow as a man and as a person. And with that, a big part of him was kind of stepping in as his type of a father role for Robin, which was helping Robin get justice for his parents. So we need to see that. in live action film. And I think Robert Pattinson's Batman will do that. I believe in Matt Reeves 100%. Give him the keys. All right. The second thing we need is we need a villain that has never been explored in live action movies before. I love the fact that we got the Joker at the end credit scene. I think that was awesome. Not knocking it at all. But I also really do believe that we are not going to get the Joker in the second film. And Matt Reeves kind of alluded to that, saying that he doesn't know if we're going to get the Joker. I don't think we should do that. Would it be awesome to get a intro scene of him catching the Joker and putting him in Arkham again with the Riddler? I think that would be super awesome. But I do not want a second Batman movie based on the Joker. So Robert Pattinson actually talked about basically his film being, or talking about the next Batman film, that he will like maybe like the Court of Owls or something like that. I would love to see something like that, because we've never seen really a live action movie based on Batman fighting against the Court of Owls. I really want to see a force that to the viewer's eye looks unbeatable. You know what I mean? I want something that I view as like, with Batman and the Riddler, it like Batman was lost in the sauce, and I liked it. I like that he was lost, because I believe that a big thing for hero movies that really hurts it is that the hero looks so powerful that whatever they're facing, it doesn't matter. Like, for example, right, in the Man of Steel, when I saw Kal-El fight against Zod, I knew he was going to win. And not that I just knew it looked like it. I mean, his power level was nuts and insane, you know. And with Batman and the Riddler in Batman 1 and the Batman, it was just, you could tell like you didn't know what was going to happen next in the film. And it was like, it felt like I was there right next to him. You know what I mean? So I believe that Matt Reeves needs to keep up this, villain high that he's on, because Paul Dano was amazing. And I would love to see a villain that we've never explored. I would love to see Hush. I would love to see the Court of Owls, maybe something like that. Um, but whatever it is, it has to be hooked, as I said to before, as my number one, Robin. It has to be hooked to it. But I would love to see a villain that we've never seen be explored on main screen. And as I said, you can introduce Harvey Dent. I mean, this would be a perfect way to introduce a Harvey Dent and to introduce a Barbara Gordon, or whoever you want. I think this would be perfect. But I would love to do that. And the third thing that we need is we need an improvement on technology and combat and knowledge. And I'm not saying that Matt Reeves isn't going to do this, because, as I said before, I believe this is a part of the character development of Bruce Wayne. Because in this film, he doesn't have all the tools, he doesn't have all the knowledge. He's not the greatest. He's not the greatest detective. Honestly, he's still trying to figure it out. You know what I mean? Year two Batman. So I expect to see a big change in all these things. I expect to see a better Batcave. I expect to see a better Batmobile. I expect to see a better suit, more gadgets. I mean, a lot of people were hating on the fact that he didn't have gadgets. Dude, it's year two. He doesn't have batarangs yet. And I love it, because in the Dark Knight trilogy, Bale got everything at once, and that's whack. The only thing that changed is that he got a bike in the second movie and a freaking spaceship in the third movie. Oh, what great development, right? Yeah, shut up. He could have got it all in the first movie. So I'm really excited to see the improvements of technology and combat and knowledge. And I believe that Matt Reeves is kind of taking the Tony Stark approach. Everything that Tony Stark gets wrong in the movie before, he corrects in the next movie. So I expect to see things like this. I expect to see a change to Robert Pattinson, Bruce Wayne's glider. Obviously, he freaking fell really hard when he escaped the police station in the movie. I expect to see obviously his Batmobile stalled out, like, which was so realistic, right? We expect to see changes like this, like, to the film. His next Batmobile is probably not going to be stick shift. You know what I mean? So I am so hyped for this third thing, the improvements. And without improvements, and this is common sense, I'm pretty sure Matt Reeves knows this, but without improvements, the movie's going to suck. Okay, the movie, like this worked because we understood that it's year two Batman. If it's year six and he still had the scrap, we're like, bro, wait, what? This is Bruce Wayne we're talking about, one of the smartest men ever in fantasy. The man with all the gadgets. This is the stuff that we need to see. So these are the three things that we need for Batman to prevail, for it to be the GOAT. For it, in my opinion, I think this first Batman movie is already better than The Dark Knight, but for this to be the best one ever, These are the three things that we need. Thank you much for watching and listening. Please tell me what you think the Batman 2 needs to be the greatest. And please like and subscribe below. I'm almost at 200 subscribers. So please like. And we are doing a giveaway at 200 subs. So thank you guys. Have a wonderful day. Peace.